If you're looking for a new camera bag that looks clean, aesthetic, has tons of features, then consider the Wandrd Rogue Sling 6 liter. Hey, what's up everyone? If you're new here, my name is Curtis Olivero. I'm a photographer, videographer, and a gear nut. And I'm going to talk about the new camera bag that I just got. This is the Wandrd Rogue Sling, the 6 liter version. So in this video, I'm going to go over the reasons why I decided to go with the Wandrd Rogue Sling 6 liter as my everyday carry for bringing on like camera shoots or just like on just a photo walk or just like shoot photography, and how much it kind of impacts my decision making and what I want to bring. So I was in the market for a bag that I can bring every day that wasn't too big and I can just bring around a little bit of equipment and have like a little bit of everyday essentials with me. At first I wanted to get a backpack, but I already have a travel backpack and I thought that was suitable for my big shoots and like kind of like my bigger needs for big projects or anything like that. I just wanted something for just like everyday kind of carry. I want to bring my camera here and there, or I want to try and like capture some things and just bring like minimal stuff. Yeah, so I was looking for something like a sling or like a small messenger bag just to kind of carry over my shoulder or kind of like across my body. I wasn't looking for something too small that I couldn't bring enough stuff. I decided to go with the Wandrd Rogue Sling just for the reasons for all the functions it has and kind of like how minimal it kind of looks. Like it's not kind of like flashy or anything like that. It's not like very loud, you know, it's like black on black, you know, I love that stuff, you know, black on black. There's also other options that I was looking at, and one of them was the Peter McKinnon sling. I think it's 8 liter. So that looked pretty good and it had like a lot of functions and I liked it and, for all it was and everything like that. It's kind of like ranging it and kind of going through the pros and cons list. The second one was the Peak Design 6 liter. I have the 3 liter bag and I really like that bag just for like very small stuff. It's just like maybe bring a film camera or maybe something small like a Insta360 or like a maybe you have like a mobile kit or maybe like a Sony ZV-F, something very small. I found that the 3 liter wasn't enough to kind of like fill my needs of like what I want to bring. Normally I like to just bring a mirrorless and maybe like a 24mm lens or like a 50mm lens and maybe having a couple of other things with me. Maybe like an extra lens, some like a lens cleaner, lens filters, you know, small things like that. But it was big enough that I can carry both and didn't feel like it was like overpacked or anything like that. And sometimes I like to bring like an extra t-shirt or maybe there was like an umbrella or maybe like a jacket or something like that. Sometimes I bring a tripod with me, so that was kind of in my consideration. The other bag I was considering was the Rugged Camera Sling by Moment. Same size, it's 6 liters. And I ended up just deciding to get the Wandrd Rogue Sling just solely for the fact that A, it was available in my area, and B, just like I mentioned before, just like all the features it has. So I didn't have any of these bags, but I was kind of just doing side-by-sides and kind of doing like the pros and cons list. So I decided to go with the Rogue Sling just for the fact of all the functions it has. I couldn't be happier. This is great. You know, like for me, I just really like the options of having different scenarios of how I can use this. And after all the bags that I mentioned, this is the second most expensive out of the kind of the range, and the range is like $130 to like $250. Yeah, but for the price, I just thought it had so many functions and the value of it was really high. I've had this bag for a couple weeks now and I brought it with me through traveling, used it as my everyday carry, and I just thought it'd be a great opportunity to share my experience and maybe give you guys the goods, the bads, and let you guys know the consideration of why this bag, why I chose this bag. It chose me. Right, so the price of this is around $190, so like $200 Canadian, and it's not the cheapest bag out of the bunch that I mentioned, you know, it's probably like high up there, but I think around that range, it's like $130 to $200. You're getting a lot for the value of getting this bag. Okay, so I just want to start off with looks, right? Very clean, you know, super minimal. I wouldn't say it's like very flashy or anything like that. It's black on black, which I really like, you know, black on black. Basically all my outfits are black on black, you know, surprised I'm wearing this gray shirt, you know? Okay, so number one, there's multiple packing scenarios with this camera sling. So normally I like to wear it like this when I'm doing shoot photography or just want to have my bag ready to go for if I wanted to take out my camera or something. So it has a nice open pocket from the top and you can just take out your camera, right? Okay, so as an example, I don't have my camera because I'm filming right now, but if I just wanted to take my camera out, boom. Easy peasy. Boom. Love it. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So for what I actually bring on an everyday carry is I have Invisaligns, so I like to bring a little bag with all my stuff in it. So it just kind of goes in the side here, and I have like my little knickknacks. Maybe there's like tissue paper, little coins, you know, and maybe like headphones, right? So I have that in a small spot on the side, and then I'll just bring a camera, right? So it'll just be like a perfect spot just to kind of hold and just leave there, right? And I still have access to the camera, which is really nice, right? So multiple packing scenarios, I love that. You can change the inside and kind of like augment it to the way you like. You can put the separator to your liking. You can put it on this side or something in the middle, something like that, right? Whatever you like. Sometimes you just want to be quick, and if you're doing like maybe street photography, sometimes I like to have stuff in my pockets, just in case maybe like something quick, or I just want to feel at ease. So the front inner pocket, it's not very deep, kind of goes here, right? But there is a key ring, which is really nice, really sleek, excellent. And I just keep like hand sanitizer. Again, I can put like coins. I have like, what do I have in here? Oh, like hair tie, you know, small things that can just fit in here. Great, easy peasy, right? I feel like in comparison to the Peak Design sling, I feel like this is a little bit more open and kind of like stretchy, a little bit more. And I can kind of like put more in it without feeling it kind of tight. So that's great. Yeah, so multiple packing scenarios, right? You can do like camera with a lens and maybe like small accessories, right? Could be like filters, or maybe like you have a cleaning kit or something. Or maybe a camera with like 2 lenses, right? I think it's big enough to hold it and not feel like you're not bringing enough. I always felt like with the smaller bags, I couldn't bring the lens just the one lens that I really wanted. Normally it's the 24 or maybe like a 35 mil, and I just felt like that was it. You can only just put the camera and the lens and that's it. Whereas like I want to hold other stuff too, right? While I'm traveling, right? So okay, and I wanted to give an honorable mention. There is a really interesting function. You can actually put a 13-inch to 16-inch laptop right here in the back, and it's really cool. It's really interesting. Wandrd also makes a laptop sleeve that you can put in, and there's a clip here, right? And then kind of just, if you want to attach it, and you kind of hook it to like right here, and you can imagine like a laptop, and it's kind of going into this slot, and it kind of sits in here. So personally, I wouldn't do this just for the reason like I don't use it for that reason. So I wouldn't bring a laptop with me while I'm doing like kind of like everyday camera sling, kind of like when I'm going around to take photos or anything like that. So usually I would leave the laptop home, or if I owned an iPad, I'd maybe bring the iPad, but I probably still wouldn't. But it is a nice feature to have. So I'll show you guys really quick. It's like, so this is my 15-inch Dell laptop. It says it fits around a 16-inch laptop. So you just put it in the slot here, and it kind of just goes down. It fits like right there. So I don't know if you can see that on the bottom, right? So it kind of like protrudes out a little bit. And then you have this like little protector that kind of just can sling on. Okay, so yeah, as you can tell, all right, so this is where you put the laptop into the back pocket, but you can't put it over the shoulder. How does that look? Like maybe you're on a bike or something, you know, or like you're just kind of like walking and you just end up bringing your laptop anyways. So kind of cool. But yeah, personally, I would not use it for that. But the option is there, and that's nice to have. And so normally I put a little notebook, kind of like I have like field notes, or if I have like something I want to remember, I just kind of like jot it down in my little notebook. So it's kind of nice. Maybe if you had like an iPad mini or like a small notebook, that's a really nice spot to put it. And that's how I use it. So yeah, kind of cool, kind of cool. Okay, so let's talk about the carry adjustments. Again, like this is how I normally have it. This is like right in front of me when I have the camera. I just want quick tings, you know, really good, really fast, you know. What's really cool about this bag too is on the back. Normally other bags, maybe like cheaper bags, it's flat, but you can see there's a little bit of a curvature, right? And it's very padded on the back. So it's nice if it's like on your body, kind of gives a little bit of cushion, you know? Or same thing behind you, right? Same scenario. And I never found it to be kind of like cumbersome or like painful or anything. This is like really comfy with me, you know? Especially the way I carry it. It's really nice. The padding is really thick, just enough I wouldn't say it's super thick, but it's definitely nice to have, and it's really cool padding. It's a really cool feature, right? Really cool. So yeah, I would wear it normally in the front. Oh, sorry, this way. Normally in the front this way. The other way if I'm walking around or kind of just like traveling. I kind of just don't want the bag in front of me. I put it behind me. So kind of like that. Cool. Right? So that's really cool. And what's really nice, they added a center buckle hook. So you can see it right here. And like normally you can put it around your back and your sling like this. That's really good. But there's a secret compartment right here. Right under. And it kind of a strap with a buckle on it. Right? Really nice. So if it's on behind me as a sling, I can just clip it right here. Secure it. Tighten it. Right? Now I have a 3-point contact for the bag. So it's not going anywhere. Right? So it's like a half backpack, you know? Like a 1/3 backpack, you know? So it's nice, very nice. And again, it just stows away into this secret compartment, so that's really nice. Looks like I'm gonna choke behind it. Just maybe make it look a little pretty, you know? Yeah, and it's padded enough that like I don't even feel it, right? But it's like right there in the middle. Because these pads are a little bit thicker, so it's really nice. Okay. For the final thing for the adjustments, there's multiple handles, right? There's one on the side, one on the top, and again, another one on the other side. Really nice. Yeah, so sometimes I put a hero clip on this bag. If I'm like in a cafe or if I'm just kind of like traveling and I don't want to hook it with the strap on like a chair or like a table. So I put a little hero clip and it just goes on the top here, right? And this thing can just go on a table, or if I want to hook it on somewhere like a coat rack or something like that. So I don't always have the hook with me because it's usually on my water bottle, but sometimes I'll put it on the bag, and it's a nice feature to put with this bag. Okay, awesome. Okay, so other features with this bag, there is a secret compartment on the bottom, and you can put a water bottle, or you can put like a tripod under, and it kind of just like clips, and you have like these little zipper clips. Really nice, and you can kind of just like close it in, tighten it up, and bring it with you. Maybe you want to put an umbrella. And again, man, this is like so cool. It's just like the innovation of this, just Velcro, man, just to kind of like, if you don't want to use it, hide it away, right? Again, boom, sleek, minimal, keep it nice and tidy, right? Clips here that you can put in the front, which is really nice. This can maybe put like a jacket, or if something like kind of like really small or something stretchy. I put a tripod here too. I wouldn't really recommend it, but it was I secured it like really well. I just wanted to have tripod, and then I put a water bottle on the bottom. But this is like when I'm just like really running around and I kind of just like don't really need to get quick access with it. Another thing about the bag is for the strap, you can remove it. So there's a clip here that you can click and remove it, and you can swap it. You can do it the other way, like if you want to, instead of it going right side, you can go left side and just switch it to your liking. And again, like just all these features that you don't really consider at the beginning, and then over time, like as I kept using this, I was like, oh man, I'm so glad I had this, right? And yeah, just like little hooks, you know, little loops just on the camera strap, just in case you need to put something there. I had a couple times I just like put again like a hero clip, or I just had like elastic or something just to kind of keep it around. And it's like a nice feature to have that you don't think you need, but again, it's awesome that it's part of this bag. And like, just to go back on the laptop sleeve, like I know it was intended for the laptop and you like put it in and then it kind of, you can use it to carry around and everything like that. And again, I wouldn't use it for that purpose, but it's a nice feature to have, and I just use it for something else. Because I just want it for what I like to use it for, and it's just like kind of like quick and things that I can grab and things that I can bring that aren't too heavy, right? I don't normally bring a laptop with me, so if I do, I'll just bring a backpack, and it has a laptop sleeve in there too as well. So yeah, so really awesome bag, a lot of features that I really like, and again, black on black. Yeah, man, black on black. All right, so I don't have too many cons about this bag. especially since I don't have many bags to compare this to. I only have this camera sling and my Peak Design 3-liter. So yeah, the only thing I would really think about is maybe the zippers. I'm not a huge fan of these loops, especially sometimes when I have it in the camera sling mode. Sometimes it's like it's pulling it too long. I don't really have like a nice yank on it. It feels like it's stretching it too far, so I'm not really pulling the zipper. That's just a small thing, and that's just like a me thing, right? For the most part, the things that I really want and use this for is all in this bag. And you know, everyone uses a bag a different way and different kind of like carry styles and scenarios. So that's probably the only thing I can really think about at the moment, having this bag for a couple months. Right, so right off the bat, this is an amazing sling, right? I would recommend this to a lot of photographers or maybe like enthusiasts or something like that. So yeah, if you're a photographer and you're looking for a nice camera bag sling, maybe like for street photography, or you're just kind of like going to your day-to-day things, I'd probably recommend this bag or something very similar to this. This bag is not bulky if you don't want it to be, but if you need to bring a lot of stuff, then it's still enough for you to carry, right? Yeah, really comfortable, has a lot of options and a lot of adjustments. And again, I just love a lot of options, right? If I just want to take the bag like this, if I want to hold on this end, if I want to take it off this way and hold it, right? It just has a bunch of options that I really appreciate. So, all right guys, so that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And again, let me know in the comments below what kind of camera bag you have. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Yeah, man. Whoop, whoop.